Capricorn, welcome to Take Charge Tarot. I am Dr. Tarot, and I am here with the privilege and honor to do your October 24th through 31st reading. I will do 3 categories: love and relationship, career/work, and your soul path. And more often than not, these 3 things tend to sort of overlap, so just giving you fair warning there. This is for Capricorn: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn. So all planetary placements, especially if it's a planet that has to do with a thing that I'm reading about, might be a nice thing. Like if it's career and work you're interested in and you have Jupiter and Capricorn, this may very well be the reading for you. Fun fact, I have Venus in Capricorn, and I'm pretty proud of that Venus. I feel like it's a mature Venus. Here's hoping, right? All right, friends, here we go. Please give me what guidance I need and they need for Capricorn. So these are our love cards. Here, excuse me, career, work. Love is in the middle. Wow, nice. Okay. And this is soul path. Damn, Capricorn. Okay. This just feels like I like to give kind of general impressions. Just like a lot is happening here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just like, whoa. Really intense. I'm trying to see what's making me feel that way. We've got 2 major arcanas out of 9. Couple quartz. Nope. 3 quartz. Page 9. Okay, let's just get to it. So, first things first, work and career. Defined however you define. That could be your knitting circle. That could be how you make money. Whatever. It looks to me like you just... I love this card. When I see this, I think of Ryan Gosling. Feel free to... There's a meme. Google Ryan Gosling, hey girl. It's like, hey girl, I like that you blah, blah, blah. It's very funny. So when I see this, I think of hey girl. But this is the bringer. You know, knights deliver. They go after things. They deliver things. They are very much a bringer of things. Even if it's a Pentacles knight, they're taking their sweet time, but they're getting there. So movement is what's associated here with knights. In this case, I'm taking this quite literally. It looks like someone gave you something. Now, I don't know if it's at work. Like the first thing that kind of came through my mind was workplace romance. So if that resonates, I'll just feel obligated to say that. It definitely feels, this feels like it's not even about your job. It feels like you've made a connection at work. And by work, if you telecommute, then someone you've started to just talk to, oh, excuse me, distantly. But there's been some admittance of, I like you. Do you like me? Yeah, I like you. Maybe making plans. It's definitely coming through. Again, despite it being in the love and work arena, I am so getting a powerful romance vibe here. Which, you know, it makes sense. I'm looking at other stuff. Romance seems to be kind of alive for you right now, which is great. Now, this is where you are, this top card, Knight of Cups that I just showed you. Ooh. And this is the direction in which you need to go. Now, 4 of Cups is often thought of as dissatisfaction, and it does mean that. But in this instance, the direction in which you want to move is one of discernment. So something that we sometimes miss with 4 of Cups is this cup. Yes, it's gorgeous. There's no question. There's a rainbow. She's not looking at it. We want to be like, what's her problem? Why can't she see the amazingness over here? She's got these 3 cups. But in this scenario and in many other scenarios, so if you ever get 4 of Cups, if you read for yourself, just know that Another way to look at this and another way to receive this is you know exactly what you need, and maybe you don't want this offer. So this is an offer, okay? This is someone has shared, I like you, do you like me? Like, you know, you've passed notes in high school. Everyone's checked the yes box. So we're good there. Now, you're kind of moving, you're being called to or asked by Spirit to just assess. No one's saying cut it off. No one's saying tell him to go, you know, F himself or themselves, excuse me. But Spirit's just saying this is not required of you. You don't have to do this. My guess is because like the sexiness of this dude is coming through, right? He's just like, oh man, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. You are in no hurry, nor do you have to be. I guess that's what I want to say, or I guess Spirit is kind of giving to me here. You do not have to be in a hurry, and you're not going to lose anything. You don't have to. It's kind of this feeling like, oh my gosh, they like me, I like them. You know, the chemicals are just doing their job, right? The love chemicals. I believe it's dopamine, and there's another one. And they're chemicals. We know this, you know, brain science, neuroscience, as it were. So take a minute to consider. This, again, just to reiterate, this is a card of discernment. It is a card of other things, but in this instance, it is discernment. So discern, take your time. I think I've made my point there. And the immediate action, if any, that you can take, this is awesome. Well, this is just because you're discerning and just because you're taking your time. Oh my gosh. I just got what I'm going to say. Okay. You can still go have fun. You know, I mean, this is, look at the Page of Wands. So this is the earth element of the Wands suit. You've been handed the Wands. This is the beginning embodiment of the fire suit. If they ask you, whatever, you can ask them out. You can, I feel like you already know what this card means, so I'm going to not waste too much time on it. But whatever sense of spontaneity that you are, it's not in your wheelhouse normally, Spirit's like, just go. Don't even think about it. Just throw that thing up in the air and see where it lands. Just because you ask this person out or they ask you out and you accept, just because you date them, and by dating, I mean anything from, I guess, I don't know, as long as communication is clear, whether that's going out, whether that's sex, whatever it is, be clear. Okay. But I don't have to tell you that, Capricorn. That's not really a thing that you have to worry about. But what I do have to tell you, the message here is take the invitation for fun, have fun, and be spontaneous. It is safe. It is safe to do so. What I wanted to say, the aha I had is, I know what's weird about this reading. This is very not Capricorn. You know, Capricorns, and I don't love overgeneralizations of signs, even if it is a sun sign. But Capricorns have you're ruled by Saturn. You're thought to be severe, you know? I mean, there's a severity about Capricorns, and there is nothing here except maybe justice for a second. There is no severity in this reading. So it's really interesting. This is Spirit saying, hey, Capricorn, wake up. It's time to step outside of your zone. Not that there's anything wrong with your Capricornness. It's just that it's time to remember that you're alive. You know, you exist. You are here to, there needs to be balance. And so this suggests to me that there's an imbalance right now with you, Capricorn, which makes sense. I mean, shit's hard right now. It's a severe time globally and certainly nationally if you're in the US. So it would be logical. Like, this isn't beat yourself up. It makes complete sense that Capricorn would be like, you know, just heavy. So all of this is saying, not just lighten up. It's not, oh, lighten up. It's you need to, and you owe it to yourself to re-energize, to feel a life force again. You've kind of shut it. You're just like everyone else, right? I'm trying to drive home the fact that our world is clearly different. If you're kind of responding with like, well, shit, if I could just go out and not wear a mask, or if I could visit my friends, sure, I would be a little less severe. And I get that. So I just want to like honor and acknowledge that. And there is room. There is room for this. Okay? Just find it. Maybe it's a Zoom thing. Maybe it's not a face-to-face thing. Whoever I'm talking to knows what I'm talking about. So it's kind of like, we do these readings and we're conduits as readers or mediums for what we're receiving. But what's funny is that whoever I'm reading for knows way more about what I'm saying than I do. I'm just delivering a message. It doesn't have to, nor does it ever really make sense to me. I just want to put that out there. Like, you either know what I'm talking about, or you're like, this doesn't resonate, and that's totally cool. Check your other placements. All right. Now, where you are with love. So this is what I'm talking about, right? So that's why I'm like, workplace romance. You are feeling somebody. You are feeling them. And that is so cool. That is awesome. And I'm getting the vibe that it's been a long time. And of course it would be work. That makes sense. Capricorn, you're the house of career, man, but you are just like, this person is just in your heart, in your emotions. They are juicing you up. You know what I mean? Like, they're opening you up, and that's, again, this is not something that you do often or easily. And it's important that you kind of let yourself enjoy that. What this reading is telling me thus far is it is okay to find joy in the moment and not think about what it means and what the future is. See, what I'm getting here, and again, I'm not trying to say I'm a Capricorn. I'm not trying to, claim that identity, because I have mad respect for you as a sun in Capricorn, but I do have a Venus in Capricorn, and I get it. Like, sometimes people are just meant to be in your life frivolously and to serve a purpose for a short amount of time. Capricorn, this is tending to go kind of against your grain, because you're immediately like, what is the long-term potential? Not in the, I'm not, I don't want to give my heart unless I know they're going to like be my special friend or something. It's not that. You just your brain just does this. You just naturally go into this place of, they're totally just, there's no way this could ever work. And I don't know why I'm even bothering with them. It's weird. And, you're doing a little bit of that. Not too much, because this is fairly fresh. So no room to fuck it up just yet. I'm joking. But this is real. This is real. This isn't fake. What you're feeling, even though it's not Capricorn-y, deep, like stern, lifelong partnership kind of feeling, this is just as legitimate. And I think it's actually incredibly, what I'm getting here is this is so healthy for you right now, because the scales have just tipped so far into the sternness and the okay, fuddy-duddy just came to mind. That's not what I would use to describe you, but maybe that's what the spirit wants me to say. The fuddy-duddiness, the stick in the mud, the like, the severity of Capricorn, and you're kind of just too far in there. You need to lighten up, and you need to just enjoy things for the moment. Yes, they may not be there tomorrow. Yes, the connection might not be there tomorrow. Oh well, so what? It doesn't make it any less of a connection, nor does it diminish its value. And Spirit really apparently wants me to kind of be a schoolmarm about this and teach you that, but I think you get it. Now, the direction you need to go, and I like this because this is also about health, self-care, mental, emotional, spiritual health. The direction you want to go is take time to reflect too. I get the sense you're locked up. I get the sense that you're in your home. Again, talking to some people, maybe not everyone. So this does feel a little bit virtual. Maybe there's been some kind of connection. I'm getting hot and heavy virtual stuff. So again, that may not be you. It may be something in person, but I'm picking up something pretty strong. Make sure to have quiet time for you. This doesn't mean, this is very specifically, no, you don't have to meditate or get a book on it or become a Buddhist or anything like that. But you do need pockets of self-reflection time. So that could be journaling. That could be absolutely could be meditating, like sitting. But it could be just staring out the window. So it's kind of time to just kind of unravel, because this is very exciting. This is very exciting. And you kind of can run the gamut of where it's intoxicating and you want more, like it has that addictive quality and you step into that addiction. Or the other one that I'm feeling a little bit more strongly, which is, what the hell? I don't like this. It's weird. I don't even know why I'm talking to them. I mean, they're nothing like what I would normally go for anyway. What am I doing? Blah, blah, you know. So yeah. So this is all about you. So anything here, even though there's some couples things and stuff, this is all about you. And you're having an incredible change here that has been, you know, incited, motivated by, sparked by our new world that we live in. And the immediate action, so this is the general direction you're moving in, and the immediate action you need to take is just embrace this. Embrace this. Embrace this love. Embrace that you're having, you know, people like to call this like the happily ever after card. Fortunately, I have learned differently from both a tarot deck that is like my tarot deck right now, and it's called Next World Tarot, by the way. I think if you look in the comments, you can click on the link and take a look at it. And this deck, by the way, is Light Seers, so it's right here. Pretty popular deck. But anyway, the Ten of Cups is not about like, oh my gosh, and everything worked out and we all lived happily ever after. Absolutely not what this is. This is that no matter where we are, no matter what place we are in our lives, our spouse could have just passed away. Someone dear to us, our mothers, our anybody, you name it, fill in the blank, right? I mean, you know who's special to you. If they passed, or if you were in an accident, I mean, I'm thinking of some big things, because and those things happen. I mean, they're not irregular. They don't happen all the time, obviously, to each and every one of us, but they do happen. Is to find the beauty and the magic and I guess I'm just going to say it, the rainbow of life. That there is joy in every moment, even amidst a pandemic, even amidst a tragedy, even amidst, you know, some of the worst things that could happen. I'm being told to say, like in war, like in World War II, you know, if you read I kind of love historical fiction, and I'm not thinking of anyone in particular, but, you know, if you, people that fall in love and met in the middle of war, I mean, talk about something joyous happening in the midst of just complete and utter chaos and violence. So I've used some extreme examples, but I think this is amidst all of your facets, Capricorn, amidst even your most Capricorn, severe moods, times, whatever. This is available to you. This sense of joy, this sense of wonder, this is available to you no matter what. So it's a really cool message, honestly. and where you are in your life path. You know, you're seeing things clearly now. You're seeing things clearly. You are in a different place. I guess you're high up here. I'm assuming you're sitting on a mountain, a neighboring mountain here. But you have a very clear and educated perspective. No, I don't mean educated in the sense of having degrees in college degrees or anything like that. You just, I don't know. I guess that's it. Okay. You don't want to tell me more than that? Okay. So it's asking me to point out the owl. So wisdom, but wisdom from a top, you know, wisdom from a perspective. My hand's coming up like this. Woo, at the top. Wisdom where you can see what is clearly. And, you know, you're not sad. You're not necessarily happy. There's a real honesty to this card. So you're seeing things as they are. And seeing things as they are does not mean they are stark. This sky is stunning. These little flowers are absolutely beautiful and colorful. This owl is just, I could look at the owl for days. I mean, this is a beautiful card. That is seeing this honestly. So I'll leave that there. Apparently you know what I'm talking about. The direction in which you want to move soul-wise, this isn't really difficult for you, but balance is really the key here. And what I love here in this card, and I'll show you, you know, this person is looking down into the scales, but the reflection that is reflecting back to the person is this person, right? And this person is looking right at you. So this is you really, let's see if you can see that. Okay. This is you embracing balance. Okay. It's weird. It's not giving me any more. Okay. And finally, this is a powerful reading, Capricorn. I have to tell you. I wish this is one of those times where I wish we were live. We could talk to each other, because I'm curious. Whatever's going on, what stands out, like I said, it's not like, it may be earth-shattering for some, but it's not like, I'm not getting it like it's earth-shattering as much as I'm getting it like such a major evolution, such a major evolutionary point in your process. And what it's really doing is just balancing an imbalance, which I said that before. And justice isn't always about balance, just an FYI. In this case, I think it is. And finally, the immediate action you should take in your soul path, which is very much in line with this, which is just, it's a new day. You've taken the wand. The wand is, the Ace of Wands is your invitation to go, you know, it's an invitation to grab that energy, that fire, just to go for it, whatever it is. And Two of Wands is very much, you're plotting and planning. I mean, this is almost like a Capricornian type fire card. You've got the globe here. You've got your car ready to go. Is that the, yeah, it is, okay. Which is a VW, which is adorable. VW bus, excuse me. You've got your wands here, and you're looking out the window. And you're either looking out at the sunset or the sunrise, but you are looking into, you are on the precipice of your new life. So you're like onward and upwards. You're just going for it. You're going for, energetically, for the new, whatever the new is. And I have to say, probably energetically, this is my favorite card for you here. Because it's just literally throwing caution to the wind. And you're going to catch that stick, of course. If you know, you can see in her balance, she's going to catch it. All right, Capricorn, this is your reading. Pretty intense. And I'm really like proud of you and happy for you all at the same time. So feel free to write in the comments if this resonates. I am really curious to hear what, I don't know, what you guys know that I don't know. How about that? All right, see you next week. Take care. Oh, and by the way, if I didn't already say it, this is your reading for from 10/24, so October 24 through the 31st. All right, take care. Much love.